Hi, let's look at the level 10 killer Sudoku on dailykillersudoku.com for October 22nd, 2020. So fill in some obvious numbers first. It's 39 forces a 6 here. This 1, 2, 4, 5 forces this to be 1, 6, or 3, 4 because we can't use 2 or 5 of the 2, 5 combo up here because that would break the 6. So this 25 square is going to be pretty restricted because of the 8989 here. So if we take a look at it and do 7 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3, that's going to total 25. 7 plus 3 is 10, 4 and 6 is 10, and a 5. So 3, 4, 5, 7 is definitely going to be our result here. It couldn't be anything else. Let's look at this sum. It's 97, so that's going to force this to be a 2, 5, or 3, or 4. Do the same on the reverse. This is also 97, so this is also 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to force a 1 into each of these two squares. And now with this being a 20 by 3, the lowest value that could be in a 20 by 3 is a 3, so 3, 8, 9. This would be 1, 3, and 8, 9. But that means that this could never be, this has to be a 2. So, because you can't put a 2 in the 21 squares. So this is going to have to be a 2, 5. This is going to be 3, 4. So now this is 5, 7. So now this is 1, 7, and this is 1, 2. And then 1 plus 7 is 8, and then that's a remainder of 13. And the only way to make 13 is 6, 7, which would be broken. And then 4, 9, or 5, 8. But the 4 can't be used here because there's a 1, 4 combo here. So this has to be a 1 or a 4, and this has to be a 1 or a 4. So this is going to be 5, 8, which will force this to be a 5, 7. And because that's 5, 8, this is now 2, 4. This is 1, 6. And then this is going to be 3, 9, which means this has to be 8, and this is 5. So that's pretty forced. This is now a 33, so this is a 12, so this is going to be 5 and 7. This is now 10, so this is 4. This is 1, 2, 5, 6. 4, 3, 3, 9. We also have a 7 over here, so this is also 1, 2, 5, 6. This being 7 and 7 forces a 7 in the 18 square, giving us a remainder of 11. We know it can't be 6, 5, it can't be 7, 4, it can't be 8, 3, so this has to be 2, 9. So it's going to leave us with a 2 over here, and this 2 also forced this to be a 1. So we have a 1 and a 2 here, and then a 4 up here and a 6 somewhere. Oh, this is a 3, 4, or 5. So our 4 is now forced into this corner. This forces this to be a 1. And now we have a 3, 6 over here and an 8, 9 here. This 1, 3, 4 is going to restrict our 16 square by a lot. If we use a 2, then this is going to be 14 as a remainder, which would be 5, what's that, 5, 9, or 6, 8. But 6, 8 would break because this would now be a 2, 6, 2, 6. So this would have to be 2, 5, 9. Can it be anything else? My instinct says no. So let's just say it's not 2, 5, 9. What else could we put in here? So I think we have to have some kind of a lower value. If it's just a 5, then we're at 11, and then we have that same problem again. 5, 6 is burned, 3, 4, 7 is burned, 3, 8 is burned, so it has to be 2, 2, 9. If it's a 6, then we have a 10, and we can't use 1, 9, we can't use 3, 7, can't use 4, 6, so wait, oh, so this could be a 2, 6, 8. Oh no, because that breaks, so we already said we can't have a 2, 6, so yeah, so this is 2, 5, 9. And then 1, 6 here, 2, 5 over here. This is going to be 7, 8, or 3, which forces this guy. This is now going to be a 7 or an 8. This is going to be a 3 or a 9. Or no, whoa, not 3, 9. 6, 9, sorry. This 39 square, it's pretty interesting. There's no 6. Because it's a 39 by 8, so there has to be a 6 in one of these 3 boxes. We know that this can be 1, 2, or 6 because of this 3, 7, 8. But the interesting thing is that because this is a 39, all values except for a 6 have to be represented, which means there have to be a 1 and a 2 in this square here. So this can only be a 6. So that's interesting. And then this is now 7, 8. Down here we have a 1, 7, or 3, 5. There's no 6 here because that's a 2, so there's forced to be a 6 here. So now this is actually kind of interesting because there's a 6 here or here. So we have to ask ourselves, because the 20 squares should be pretty limited now, so we're starting off with 15 immediately or 14. So if this is 9, 6, let's say it's 9, 6 this way, that's 15. So now we have a remainder of 5, which is going to be 1 and 4. And then, oh, this 6 is burned up here, so this is 1, 6 here. And then if it's 9, 6 this way, that's still 15. But this has to be a 3 in that scenario, but this would have to be a 2. So we know that this can't be a 6 if this is a 9. If this is an 8, and this is a 6. Now we have 14, which leaves a remainder of 6, which is going to be, can't be 2, 4, so it would have to be 1, 5. So this is forced this way. If this is 8 and 6 this way, this would have to be a 3. So now we have 8 plus 6 plus 3 is 17, so this would have to be a 3. So this value here can never be a 6 because we just proved that out. So, so now this is 4, so this is 5, so that means that this is now 6, 9. So, and then this is 3, 6, 8, which is 17 and 7. So now our 3 5s are burned up here. There's no 3s in any of these guys. So there's going to have to be a 3 along here somewhere. Although this, we know this can't be a 3. This has to be a 7 or an 8. This is 3, 5, 9, 3, 5, 9. This can never be a 9 because, once again, the 7 here makes this be a 3 or a 5 only. So now this is going to be 3, 5, which is 8 plus 8, or 4, 5, 7. So it's one of those combos there. This 3 and 5 resolve some things down here. This is now a 1 and a 9. And this is a 7, 8. So we're moving along nicely. So there has to be a 6 over here. So we have that same scenario again of the fact that there's 6s, similar to down here where there were 6s in these two guys. Now we have the 6s in these guys. that's kind of interesting. So first instinct is, can this be a 9? If this is a 9, this would have to be a 7, because an 8 would make this be a 1 and a 1. So 9 and 7 is 16, and then 1, 2 here, but 1, 2 breaks the 6 square. So this can never be a 9, which means that, once again we have that 6 scenario again. So 6 plus 9 here is 15. 7 and 8 makes this a 3 or a 4, which we also have a 3, 4 here. So there's never a 4 over here. This 9 forces the 1. So this is a 1, 4, and a 2, 5 this way. So we have a 2, 5, 2, 5, a 3, 4, 3, 4, and a 7, 8, 7, 8. So it doesn't necessarily mean a whole heck of a lot. So 1, 2, 4, 5, and 3. Oh, we have a 3, 4, 5 combo here. So, and then we know that 1 and 2 are in these two squares. So 1, 2 combo with here. So this can only be a 3 or 4 or 5. So notice there's a 1 and a 4 in this column. Oh, but this can't be a 4 because of the 3, 4, 5 over here. So there's no 7 here. So this is a 1, 2, or 9. The 1 and 6 are forced here. So this can't be a 1. 2, 5, 8, 9. Oh, because we have a 4 here, this can only be a 3 or a 5. So I guess we could try to figure this guy out here. And how will this force us? Yeah, I don't know if I want to look at that right now. Can this be a 9? This is a 9, this is a 1. And this is a 2. Yeah, doesn't that break us automatically? So if this is a 9, this would have to be a 1. But this would be a 2, and this would be a 1. No, that doesn't break us. So I guess that's possible. 9, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4. And 3 or 5 here. Which makes this 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh, but so if this was a 9, then the puzzle just breaks, because now this would be forced to be a 7, this is an 8, and then this can't be anything because the 9 and the 8 are here. So, so this is never a 9. So this has to be the 9. Doesn't mean we were done anything, but at least we know that break. So I guess once again we can look at this 4, 5 because we just did the 4, 5. So if this is 4, 5, this is 7, and this is 8. This also has to be an 8. So 4, 5, 7, 8, 4. Oh wait, 8, 3. Right? Yeah. So 8, 3. This would have to be a 5. This is a 3. Because this is a 5. This is a 2, 4. This would have to be the 5. Oh, wait a second. What about 4, 5? So this would have to be 3. This would have to be 9. This is 2. This is 5. Yeah, I'm going too deep there. But I think there's something to it. It's just a matter of figuring out what. So if this is 4, 5, so if somebody sees something better here, just leave me a comment, because I'm not seeing anything amazing. And I haven't filled in these values, but they look like, once again, there could be a bunch of things. So maybe it has to do with this 7, 8 guy as well. But so if this is an 8, this is an 8, then our 7 would have to be over here. If this is a 7, this is a 7. This would be an 8. That doesn't mean our 8 has to be, and it would have to be one of these 4 squares. The 7 would be forced into one of these 2 squares in this scenario. So we either have a 7 here or a 7 here. But the 8, if this is 8, this is 8, this is 7. Wait, if this is 8, this is 8. No, so I'm looking at if this is 7, this is 7, this is 8. Where does the other 8 go? And the 8 would have to go in one of these 4 boxes. And then from a 9's perspective, I guess these guys could also be a 9. So that's a lot of values here. So back to the what forces what. I don't see any X wings or Y wings either, or XY wings. Technically this is an XY Z wing, but it doesn't force anything. There's a 3 here. Let's think about that. So if there's a 3 here, then this has to be a 3. And if there's a 3 here, this has to be a 3. So can this ever be a 3? Or is that forced? So if this is a 3, this is a 3. Because it's literally a forced value. And if this is a 3, this is a 5, then this is a 3 or a 4 actually. So that's maybe that's not what I'm looking for. This is 3, this is 5, this is 3, 4, which also is 3, 4 here. But let's look, if this is a 3, then this has to be a 3. This is a 4, this is a 5. Right? So if this is a 3, this has to be a 3, this is a 4, this is a 5. But if this is a 5, then this is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 3, right? Is that my backwards here? So 3 forces this to be a 3, which this is a 4, this is a 5. If this is a 5, no, then this has to be a 5. Right, so if this is a 5, this is a 5, this is a 3, this is a 3, 4, and this is a 3, 4. Can this ever be a 3? So this is a 3, this is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 5, this is a 4. This would be a 1, 5, 3. Yeah, it hurts my brain. Yeah, so I mean, if somebody out there sees something better here, let me know in the comments. But if this is a 4, and this has to be a 3 and a 5, which makes this a 5, which makes this a 3. No, wait, sorry, 4, yeah, which makes this a 3 also. Forcing this to be a 9, forces this to be a 2, forces this to be a 1, forces this to be a 2. But if this is a 2, this would have to be a 1, 5. We just said this is a 5. So we'll physically look at this, right? So this has to be a 5, right? If this is a 4, then this has to be a 5 because this is a 3. And then this becomes a 7. And this is a 9. This is a 2. This becomes a 1. This becomes a 2. But now we can't build anything in the 6 square. So right, so that's our answer right there. So this can never be a 4. So this is 3, 5. So now we have this. So let's see if that gets us anywhere. Um, 10, 19, that makes it 7, 8, 7, 8. This is 3, 4, 5. So this is 4, 7, 8, 7. So this is forced this way. I believe. So there's no 9s here. There's no 2 here. No 1, no 8. So this is 4, 7. This is 2, 5. And we're broken. Unless I did something backwards somewhere. Oh, I did. I'm sorry. So put an 8 in the wrong square. That should have been a 7. So we got to back all the way up there. Sorry. So yeah, this is, it's probably right. I just typed in the wrong value. So yeah, my bad. This has to be a 2. So 4, 8, 9, 5, 8, 9, 3, 5, 9. Oh, the 5s are burned here. Um, 9, 4, 8, 8, 9. So yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Once again, the 4, 7, I just messed that up and put in an 8, which is wrong. But yeah, hopefully that was informative. So It looks like the 4 here was the forcing element that caused this to become a 2, and then because this was a 5, we couldn't build this 6 box. So I think that's basically it. If you see anything different, please let me know in the comments. Thanks. Have a good night.